guys, today it is time for my Booktube-A-Thon 2016 wrap-up. This video is gonna be about the challenges, what I've read and how many pages, and some fun little statistics that I thought were just really interesting to include. My opinions on all of these books will be in my July wrap-up, although I can already feel that this is gonna be a really bad idea because I've already read so much this month. But I just thought to wrap this up, I just, bring you kind of an overview and just more numbery stuff. So first, the challenges. The first challenge was to read a book with yellow on the cover. For this one I've read Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. The second challenge was to read a book only after sunset, and for this one I've read Night of Cake and Puppets by Laini Taylor. The third challenge was to read a book that you discovered through Booktube, and for this one I reread Wishes by V.E. Schwab, which I have originally discovered through Booktube. The fourth challenge was to read a book by your favorite author, and there also Wishes counts because Victoria Schwab is my favorite author. The fifth challenge was to read a book that's older than you, and for this one I've read a play that is Der zerbrochene Krug by Heinrich von Kleist, which I think was written in the 1800s. The sixth challenge was to read a book to movie adaptation and also watch the movie adaptation. For this one I've read Peter and Wendy by J.M. Barrie, and the movie I watched, since there's such a huge amount of movies, I decided to go with a kind of more loosely based thing, kind of a prequel, and that was the Pan film that was released last year. And finally, the seventh challenge was to read 7 books, and this was my 4th year participating in Booktube-A-Thon, and it is the first year that I completed that challenge, and with that completed all 7 challenges, and I feel so freaking proud. This is an amazing moment. So I also read The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey and The Favorite by Kiara Cass. So plus all the other books that I mentioned, that is 7 books or 7 things, including novellas and the play. But yeah, I did it. I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna go through what I've read chronologically and tell you how many pages I've read overall. So first I finished Wishes by V.E. Schwab, which has 364 pages, plus 613 pages from Dreams of Gods and Monsters, minus 28 pages that I've read before the Booktube-A-Thon started, plus 146 pages from Peter and Wendy, plus 100 pages from Night of Cake and Puppets, plus 300 pages from The Infinite Sea, plus 75 pages from Der zerbrochene Krug, that looks cute, plus 64 pages from The Favorite, and then I'm also adding 52 pages from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which I did not end up finishing, 40 pages of Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, which I started in the last hour of Booktube-A-Thon, and 45 pages of the novella Geek Drama by Holly Smale, which I also started but then didn't finish in the Booktube-A-Thon. This leads me to an overall page count of 1,789 pages, which is an average of 255 pages a day, which is so amazing to me, especially considering that my first 3 days were busy. I managed to really, still read a lot in these first 3 days, but then also just really catch up with the other days while daily vlogging and editing these videos and coming up with 2 challenges and editing 2 challenges, and just wow, I'm just gonna say it, I'm proud of myself and really impressed. I never thought that I would actually read this much in the week. It's really cool. Finally, let's talk about some statistics because I just thought it was fun. So overall in this week, I gave 2 books 5 stars, 1 book 4.5 stars, 2 books 4 stars, no books with 3.5 stars, 1 book with 3 stars, and 1 book with 2.5 stars. The other ones were not in there, thankfully. So I had a really good week and I enjoyed many of the books that I've read. Next I have pages by genre, which looks at the overall amount that I've read and in which genre I've read what percentage. 36.5% were YA fantasy, 21.7% were fiction, 70.9% were YA sci-fi, 9.8% were novellas, 9.8% were classics, and then an amount that I don't know how many it is because it doesn't show on the beautiful pie chart is plays. So yeah, I just thought it was kind of fun to look at these statistics because with the amount that I've read, it definitely is already a really interesting thing to look at, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching it and that you thought these statistics kind of interesting as well. I had the most amazing Booktube-A-Thon. Thank you again so much everyone that watched my challenges and my vlogs. I am really speechless. It was the best Booktube-A-Thon so far. It made me so happy. It was such an amazing week, and again, I can only thank you so much for everything and can't wait for next year. And although she's never gonna see this, thanks so much to Ariel Bissett. I think this event really just gets better and better every year, and it is really professional, I think, and it gets more professional from year to year, but it does not lose its kind of personal connection, and that's what I love. It's so amazing. I can only imagine how hard it must be to organize it all and to be professional but still keep the personal alive. So it's really great. I'm so thankful that this event exists, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!